Did you know that peaches are super popular in America? This juicy fruit ranks as the third most cultivated fruit in the United States, following only apples and grapes. Peaches thrive in warm weather and are mainly grown in states like California, South Carolina, and Georgia, which boast perfect conditions for their growth. The peach tree is not just a beautiful addition to gardens, it also delivers sweet, succulent fruit enjoyed by many. With their vibrant color and delightful flavor, peaches are a favorite in pies, jams, and salads. They're not only tasty, but also packed with vitamins A and C, making them a healthy snack choice. Each summer, peach festivals celebrate this beloved fruit, bringing communities together to enjoy everything peachy. So whether you bite into a fresh peach or savor peach-flavored desserts, this fruit definitely deserves its spot among America's favorites. Unlock 400 fun facts in just 1 hour. Have you ever felt like diving into a world of knowledge but didn't know where to start? Zarpato makes it easy to explore a treasure trove of trivia in just 60 minutes. Whether you're curious about incredible animal behaviors, mind-blowing scientific discoveries, or quirky historical events, Zarpato has it all packed into 400 delightful facts. Imagine impressing your friends with cool information about space, the human body, or even unsung heroes throughout history. Each fact is designed to spark your curiosity and ignite conversation, perfect for family gatherings or trivia nights. In today's fast-paced world, finding fun and educational content can be overwhelming, but Zarpato streamlines the process, giving you quick access to fascinating stories in a flash. You don't need to be a trivia buff to enjoy the wealth of knowledge offered, just a sense of wonder and a desire to learn. Are you ready to embark on this fun journey and uncover amazing facts? Canada's lakes are a freshwater treasure trove. With an astounding 3 million lakes, Canada boasts more lakes than any other country combined. This incredible fact means that almost 60% of Canada's total area is covered by water. The sheer size and number of these lakes contribute to Canada holding 20% of the world's freshwater reserves. These sparkling lakes are not just beautiful, but they also play a crucial role in the ecosystem, supporting countless species of fish, birds, and other wildlife. In the summer, people flock to these pristine waters for activities like swimming, fishing, and kayaking, while in the winter they transform into magical settings for ice skating and snowshoeing. Not to mention, these lakes are vital for local communities, providing drinking water and supporting industries like tourism and fishing. So next time you think about the great outdoors, remember that Canada has some of the largest, cleanest sources of fresh water on the planet. Have you ever experienced the beauty of a Canadian lake? Is it really true that animals have their own tunnels? In the Netherlands, more than 600 small tunnels have been built under highways, specifically for creatures like badgers, frogs, and other wildlife. These cleverly designed passages allow animals to move safely between habitats without the dangers of busy roads. Imagine a badger confidently scurrying through its underground tunnel while cars rush above. This thoughtful engineering reflects a strong commitment to wildlife conservation, showing how humans can coexist with nature. It not only protects various species but also supports biodiversity, helping maintain the balance in ecosystems. By creating these tunnels, the Netherlands is paving the way for more countries to adopt similar wildlife-friendly solutions. Isn't it fascinating how engineering can enhance the lives of so many different animals? Let's uncover the truth about baby tears. For the first few weeks, newborns cry without tears. This is because their tear ducts, which are responsible for producing tears, are still developing. When babies are born, their emotional expressions are incredibly powerful, but they often come without the visible sign of tears. Instead, these cries are a way for them to communicate their needs, just as any other infant might. As they grow, their tear ducts mature, and by about 1 to 3 months, they will start producing tears when they cry. This fascinating process highlights not only the complexity of human development, but also the importance of crying in a baby's early life. It's a vital tool that helps them express hunger, discomfort, or the need for comfort. Isn't it amazing how even without tears, a baby's cry can say so much? Why is shumuk the world's most expensive fragrance? This luxurious scent is valued at a staggering $1.3 million, making it a true statement piece in the realm of perfumes. Shumuk is more than just a fragrance. It embodies exclusivity and opulence, featuring an eye-popping design adorned with 3,171 sparkling diamonds, gleaming pearls, and gold accents. The creators of Shumuk, a Dubai-based company, aim to craft a perfume that not only smells divine, but also stands as a work of art. Enclosed in a stunning bottle that captures its extravagant nature, the scent itself combines rare ingredients that create a unique olfactory experience. Imagine the delicate balance of floral, woody, and spicy notes coming together to form a fragrance that is both enchanting and unforgettable. Owning Shumuk isn't just about the aroma. It's about making a statement and indulging in the extraordinary. This luxurious fragrance captures the essence of extravagance, appealing to those searching for the ultimate in elite experiences. Will Shumuk set the standard for future perfumes, or is it a one-of-a-kind masterpiece? Why exactly does Einstein's fridge matter today? In 1926, the brilliant Albert Einstein teamed up with physicist Leo Szilard to create a refrigerator that changed the game. This innovative appliance didn't rely on electricity, a groundbreaking idea at that time. Instead, it used a clever mixture of ammonia, butane, and water to keep things cool. Imagine how valuable that was, especially in areas without reliable power sources. Their design aimed to improve safety in homes, especially since many traditional refrigerators pose fire hazards. Although Einstein's fridge never took off commercially, it showcased his inventive spirit beyond theoretical physics and highlighted the potential for scientific ideas to solve everyday problems. Today, as we face global warming and energy shortages, revisiting such inventions can inspire new, eco-friendly technologies. So, the next time you open your fridge, consider Einstein's surprising legacy in domestic technology. Believe it or not, cats can survive incredible falls. This astonishing tale revolves around a feline that defied gravity by surviving a harrowing 32-story fall, a feat that seems almost impossible. Miraculously, this lucky cat managed to escape with just a chipped tooth and a collapsed lung, both of which it ultimately recovered from. So how is such a stunning survival possible? Cats possess an incredible ability to right themselves during free fall, a skill attributed to their flexible spine and unique skeletal structure. This fascinating trait, known as the righting reflex, enables them to twist and turn their bodies in midair to land on their feet, a mechanism that sounds almost superhuman. Scientific research supports this idea, revealing that their lightweight bodies and fur create air resistance, similar to a parachute, which significantly reduces the impact of the fall. However, it's crucial to remember that not all falls end in such a miraculous way. So keeping your feline friends indoors or securely on a balcony is always wise. This remarkable story not only highlights the resilience of our beloved cats, but also serves as a reminder of the wonders of nature. Why do rock stars live shorter lives on average? Studies show that rock stars tend to average about 25 years less than the general population in terms of lifespan. This startling statistic shines a light on the potential dangers of a rock and roll lifestyle. The glitz and glamour of fame often come hand in hand with extreme behaviors, including late-night partying, substance abuse, and high stress levels. These elements can take a significant toll on both physical and mental health. Many rock stars face issues like addiction, heart problems, and mental health struggles, which can all cut lives short. Take, for example, the tragic stories of legends like Jimi Hendrix and Amy Winehouse, whose careers were cut short by the very lifestyle that propelled them to fame. Furthermore, the demands of touring can lead to chronic fatigue and stress, which are detrimental to long-term health. So while the music may be unforgettable, it's essential to consider the hidden costs of life in the spotlight. What can we learn from their experiences about a healthier lifestyle? Surprisingly, it's a fact that Angola's geography fascinates. Angola is a captivating country in southern Africa, known for its unique geographic setup that sets the stage for a rich cultural tapestry and economic potential. Nestled between Namibia to the south, the Republic of Congo to the north, and Zambia to the east, Angola's borders create a confluence of diverse cultures and vibrant trade, enriching the lives of its people. However, the allure of Angola doesn't stop there. To the west, the country offers access to the stunning Atlantic Ocean, where breathtaking coastal views and gorgeous beaches invite both tourists and locals to explore. This picturesque coastline is not only a feast for the eyes, but also a crucial artery for maritime trade, positioning Angola as a key player in regional shipping routes. Moreover, this geographical advantage boosts Angola's economy by contributing to its rich natural resources, including valuable oil and minerals. The interplay of land and sea presents Angola with both challenges and opportunities, shaping its identity and future. So, whether you're a history buff, a geography enthusiast, or simply in search of stunning vistas, Angola's unique borders and coastline undoubtedly offer something exciting to discover. Can you imagine cars that sound futuristic? In the world of automotive design, innovation knows no bounds. Recently, we've seen exciting developments with futuristic cars that are designed to produce specific sounds, blending technology and creativity. These sounds aren't just for show, they play a significant role in safety and user experience. For instance, electric and hybrid vehicles often operate quietly, which can be a risk for pedestrians and cyclists who might not hear them approaching. To counter this, manufacturers are now engineering sounds to ensure these vehicles are audible while still feeling sleek and modern. Whether it's a soft hum or a futuristic whir, these auditory elements enhance the driving experience and make cars feel more alive. The addition of tailored sounds not only helps with safety, but also gives a unique personality to each vehicle. As technology evolves, who knows what else might come next in the world of automotive innovation? Discover the chilling truth about Harvard's rare books. It may sound unbelievable, but 3 very special books at Harvard University are bound in human skin. This eerie practice was once more common than we imagine, used as a way to create unique and personal volumes. These macabre tomes sit quietly alongside the university's vast collection, adding an unexpected twist to the traditional image of a library. The books made in the 19th century invite both curiosity and discomfort. They remind us of the intricate and sometimes dark history of bookbinding, as well as the lengths people went to preserve knowledge. Today, these volumes serve as a historical curiosity, raising questions about humanity's fascination with mortality and the stories that connect us to the past. As we browse through the pages of our favorite stories, it makes us wonder, what other secrets lie within the shelves of libraries around the world? This might surprise you. Bill Gates bought a Da Vinci manuscript. In 1994, the tech mogul made headlines by purchasing the Codex Leicester, an ancient manuscript created by the legendary artist and inventor Leonardo da Vinci. This 72-page notebook is packed with Da Vinci's musings on science, nature, and the flow of water, showcasing his extraordinary intellect and creativity. Gates paid a staggering $30.8 million for the Codex, making it one of the most expensive books ever sold. The manuscript contains drawings and writings that detail various observations, such as the importance of treating water properly and the moon's role in tides. Gates later showcased the Codex Leicester during exhibitions, allowing people to appreciate Da Vinci's genius firsthand. The purchase wasn't just a financial investment, it was a commitment to preserving and sharing knowledge from the past. What inspired Gates to acquire such a treasure, and how does it connect to our understanding of science today? This extraordinary blend of art and science continues to captivate imaginations around the world. Hard to believe, but Scotland's national animal is a unicorn. This mythical creature, often associated with purity and power, perfectly encapsulates the spirit of Scotland. While many might expect a lion or eagle as a national symbol, the unicorn's unique history makes it a fitting emblem for this vibrant nation. Its roots trace back to the 15th century, when it first made an appearance on the royal coat of arms. In Scottish folklore, the unicorn is not just a gentle being. It's depicted as a fierce and untamed creature, symbolizing strength in the fight against oppression. As a result, it weaves a rich narrative through Scotland's cultural fabric, showing up in everything from art to literature. Modern festivals celebrating Scottish heritage often feature the unicorn, showcasing its continued relevance. Moreover, its ties to Celtic mythology add layers of magic and wonder to its story, inviting curiosity and admiration. So the next time you think of Scotland, don't just picture bagpipes and kilts. Remember the enchanting unicorn, a legendary creature proudly representing the nation. Brace yourself for a 912-year prison sentence. In an astonishing legal twist, a postman in Spain faced a mind-boggling request for a prison term that stretched over 912 years. This extreme demand came after he was accused of failing to deliver a staggering 42,768 letters. The prosecutor argued that such a massive penalty would serve as a warning to others about the importance of their duties. However, reality took a more reasonable turn. The court ultimately decided on a far less severe sentence of just 14 years and 2 months. This case highlights the often outrageous nature of legal actions and the lengths to which authorities might go in certain situations. Imagine the outrage and confusion among the public when they heard about the proposed sentence. Thankfully, the final verdict reflects a more balanced approach to justice, reminding us that even in the legal world, extremes don't always prevail. Fast and Furious. Do springtails hold the speed record? Globular springtails are among the quickest animals on Earth, and their incredible speed leaves scientists amazed. These tiny arthropods, measuring just a few millimeters in length, have a unique mechanism for moving fast. They use a specialized tail called a furca, which acts like a spring. When they get ready to leap, the furca stretches, storing energy like a coiled spring. The moment they release it, they propel themselves into the air with astounding force, reaching spins of over 350 rotations per second. This remarkable ability not only helps them escape predators, but also allows them to navigate their small, complex environments quickly. Their rapid movements have turned them into subjects of fascination for biologists, who study their mechanics and behavior to better understand speed in the animal kingdom. So the next time you see a small springtail hopping around in the soil or on a leaf, remember that this tiny creature is a champion sprinter, showcasing nature's ingenuity and speed. How do you think they achieve such incredible agility? Have you ever wondered why laughter is good for your heart? Recent studies reveal that laughter does more than just brighten your day. It actually promotes heart health. When you laugh, it stimulates the endothelium, which is the lining of your blood vessels. This stimulation causes your blood vessels to expand, improving blood flow significantly. Additionally, laughter lowers levels of stress hormones like cortisol, which can be harmful when they are too high. And there's more. It boosts the release of endorphins, those wonderful feel-good chemicals that help make you happier and reduce pain. This combination leads to lower blood pressure, making laughter a fun and effective way to reduce the risk of heart disease. So the next time you watch a comedy or share a joke with friends, remember you're not just having a good time, you're also giving your heart a healthy boost. Prepare to be amazed by India's unique hair recycling. In India, many temples receive shaved hair as an important part of religious offerings, particularly from devotees who believe it's a way to seek blessings. Instead of letting this hair go to waste, temples collect it and send it off to be processed into an amazing resource, amino acid-rich fertilizer. This practice not only honors the cultural significance of the hair, but also supports agriculture in a remarkable way. When the hair is broken down, it becomes a natural source of nutrients that enrich the soil, helping crops thrive. By transforming what might simply be discarded into valuable fertilizer, temples contribute to sustainability and agricultural productivity. It's a fascinating example of how traditions can evolve to create benefits for both people and the planet. Who knew that hair could play such a vital role in farming? Surprising facts about the Eiffel Tower's original purpose. Did you know that the Eiffel Tower was intended to be dismantled after just 20 years? Built for the 1889 World's Fair in Paris, this incredible iron structure was originally meant to be temporary. Gustave Eiffel and his team designed it to showcase France's engineering prowess, but they also believed it would be taken down after the event. Interestingly, the tower's fate changed dramatically when it proved invaluable as a radio transmission tower. Its height and location made it perfect for sending signals, making it essential for communication. As a result, instead of being torn down, it was preserved and became a symbol of Paris and French culture. Today, the Eiffel Tower attracts millions of visitors each year, standing tall as one of the most recognizable landmarks in the world. This unexpected twist in its history shows how sometimes even the most iconic structures have surprising beginnings. Surprisingly, it's a fact that the universe has no edge. This intriguing concept challenges our understanding of space. Instead of a physical boundary, we encounter something called the cosmological horizon, which is roughly 46.6 billion light-years away from Earth. This horizon symbolizes the limit of what we can observe, marking the farthest distance from which light has reached us since the Big Bang, which exploded into existence over 13 billion years ago. Beyond this horizon lies an unknown realm where theories abound. Some scientists argue that the universe may extend infinitely in all directions, suggesting a never-ending cosmos. Others propose a more circular universe, where traveling far enough in one direction might bring you back to your starting point. Picture sailing through the stars only to find that you return from an infinite journey to the very spot you began. These ideas underscore the complexity and wonder of our universe, reminding us that the night sky is just a glimpse of the vastness beyond. So when you look up at the stars, consider that there's an unimaginable extent of mystery and beauty lying just out of reach. Imagine Titanic's dogs running wild during the sinking. In the chaos of that fateful night in April 1912, as the Titanic began to sink, someone made a surprising decision. They opened the cages of the ship's dogs. This act led to a frenzy, with dogs racing across the tilted deck, adding to the pandemonium among passengers and crew. The ship had carried a number of dogs belonging to wealthy travelers, and when the water started to rise, their owners were likely just as frantic. The sight of dogs dashing about must have been both heartwarming and heartbreaking. Some dogs were later found alive, as a few were rescued by crew members and brought onto lifeboats. However, many furry passengers sadly met the same tragic fate as the ship itself. The story of these dogs offers a unique glimpse into the chaos of the disaster, highlighting the touching bonds between humans and their pets, even in the direst of circumstances. How often do we consider the lives of animals in such historical moments? Most people don't know this, but dogs have fingerprints. A dog's nose print is as unique as a human fingerprint, making it a fascinating tool for identification. Each dog's nose has a distinct pattern of ridges and creases, similar to the lines we have on our fingers. This uniqueness is so pronounced that some researchers believe nose prints could even be used to identify lost pets, much like how fingerprints help identify people. Just as we might boast about our own fingerprints being one of a kind, every pup out there carries its own special nose pattern. Many pet owners may not realize that they can get their dog's nose print, and it could be a useful method for recovering a missing furry friend. In fact, some animal shelters and organizations are starting to document these prints for identification purposes. So next time you admire your dog's adorable nose, remember it's not just cute, it's a unique identifier that could help them find their way back home. Isn't that incredible? Why exactly does tattoo ink vanish after removal? When you decide to erase that tattoo, it's not just disappearing into thin air. During laser tattoo removal, powerful beams of light target the ink pigments embedded in your skin. These lasers break down the colors into tiny fragments. But the magic doesn't stop there. Your body's immune system springs into action, treating the ink like a foreign invader. Special white blood cells come to the rescue, gobbling up these pigment particles. Once the ink is broken down, your kidneys filter out these tiny bits, and eventually they make their way out of your body through urine. So every time you flush, your body is ridding itself of that once permanent mark. This process takes several sessions, depending on the tattoo's size and color, but it's truly fascinating how your body plays a pivotal role in this fading journey. Discover the wild secret behind capsaicin-coated wiring tape. This unique tape used by car manufacturers is designed to keep pesky rodents at bay. Rodents, like mice and rats, have a knack for chewing on wires and cables, causing serious damage in vehicles. To combat this furry dilemma, manufacturers have come up with an ingenious solution. They coat wiring tape in capsaicin, the same compound that makes hot pepper spicy. The intense heat of capsaicin is a powerful deterrent for these critters, making the tape unappealing to them. When rodents come across these wires, they quickly learn to avoid the unpleasant taste, thereby protecting your car's vital components. This creative use of natural compounds not only prevents damage, but also highlights how innovation can lead to practical solutions in unexpected ways. Have you ever faced a rodent problem in your own home or car? Is it really true that a time ball marks the new year? Since 1907, the iconic lowering of a time ball has been a highlight of New York's Times Square New Year's Eve celebration. Picture this. As the clock strikes midnight, thousands gather in the square, eagerly counting down the final seconds of the year. When the giant crystal ball begins its descent, everyone erupts into cheers, celebrating the new year together. This tradition started with a simple idea to keep time and has blossomed into a global event. The original ball was made of wood and iron and weighed 700 pounds, but over the years it has been transformed into a stunning display of light, now featuring over 2,600 waterford crystals. Each year, millions of people watch online or on TV, and for many, being there in person is a bucket list experience. So whether you tune in from home or join the crowd, you'll be part of a fascinating century-old tradition. You might be shocked to learn that bridges can sway, standing proudly with a stunning main span of 2,000 meters. Construction began in 1986 and lasted a full 12 years, wrapping up in 1998 at a staggering cost of $4.3 billion. What really sets this bridge apart is its design, which makes it resilient against earthquakes, a crucial feature given the 1995 Kobe earthquake that struck nearby. Engineers took this threat seriously, designing the bridge to sway slightly, allowing it to absorb shock and maintain stability even in severe conditions. This impressive feat of engineering connects the Japanese islands of Honshu and Shikoku, offering not just a transit route, but also breathtaking views of the surrounding scenery. Whether you're driving across or admiring it from afar, the Akashi Kaikyo Bridge is a true marvel of modern construction. Let's uncover the truth about blue whale songs. These gentle giants of the ocean, blue whales, communicate using amazing, powerful songs that can travel for miles underwater. Despite being the largest animals on Earth, growing up to 100 feet long, they rely on these deep, resonant sounds to find mates and navigate the vast and often dark ocean. The songs can be quite complex and are unique to individual whales or populations, similar to how humans have different accents. Scientists believe these songs play a crucial role in their breeding rituals, helping males attract females, while also aiding in long-distance navigation. As blue whales move through the depths of the sea, their songs intertwine with the rhythms of the ocean, revealing an astonishing connection between nature and communication. So next time you think about these majestic creatures, remember that beneath their massive size lies a world of intricate sound and behavior. How do these remarkable songs shape their lives? Did you know that a sculpture stretched 820 feet long? In 2007, an extraordinary masterpiece was recognized by the Guinness World Records for its impressive size. This incredible sculpture, named the Great Wall of China, a sculpture worthy of the title, spanned an astonishing 820 feet. Created by a talented group of artists, this unique piece wasn't just about size, it told a captivating story of culture and history woven through art. Made from a mix of materials, including clay and metal, the sculpture captivated viewers with intricate details that reflected ancient Chinese traditions. Imagine walking by such an enormous work of art, where every tiny feature is a window into another world. This record-breaking achievement highlights what creativity can accomplish when inspired by history, making us wonder what other amazing feats will be forever immortalized in the Guinness World Records. You won't believe this about Alan Markowitz's revenge. In 2013, Alan Markowitz found an unconventional way to express his anger after learning of his wife's infidelity. Instead of resorting to bitterness, he decided to make a bold statement. Markowitz purchased the house right next door to his estranged wife's home and erected a gigantic statue of a hand giving the middle finger. This eye-catching sculpture was strategically positioned to point directly at her house. The shocking image quickly gained attention, turning into a local legend. While some viewed it as an amusing act of defiance, others questioned its maturity. Regardless of opinions, Markovitz's audacious move became a symbol of his frustration and creativity in dealing with personal betrayal. What does this story say about the lengths people will go for revenge? Why exactly does cold weather speed up nail growth? Researchers have found that chilling temperatures can actually make your fingernails grow faster. This happens because cold weather causes our bodies to adjust blood flow and energy usage. When it gets cold, blood circulation increases in certain areas, including our fingers. This boost in blood flow delivers more nutrients and oxygen to the nails, helping them grow quicker. Furthermore, your body often burns more energy to keep warm, which may also give your nails that extra push. So, if you've noticed your nails growing at a surprising rate during winter, it could be the cold doing its job. While we often think of warmth as a cozy friend, it turns out that the winter chill might actually help us show off longer and stronger nails. Who knew nature had a hand in our beauty routines? Did you know that potatoes were grown in space? In 1995, the Space Shuttle Columbia made history by carrying the first food ever grown beyond our planet: potatoes. Scientists wanted to explore whether vegetables could thrive in the unique conditions of space, such as microgravity and varying temperatures. This experiment was part of a larger vision for future space travel, where astronauts might need to grow their own food on long missions to distant planets like Mars. By studying how potatoes adapted and grew, researchers could learn valuable lessons about plant biology and how to sustain human life in outer space. Just imagine astronauts munching on freshly grown fries while cruising through the cosmos. This groundbreaking work paved the way for ongoing research into sustainable food sources, which is vital as we look forward to exploring new worlds. Could we one day enjoy a home-cooked meal in space? What if I told you there's a secret to living longer? One fascinating method is called haruhachi bunmei, a traditional Japanese practice encouraging people to eat until they are only 80% full. This approach is not just about portion control. It promotes mindfulness and helps individuals connect more deeply with their eating habits. Studies suggest that sticking to this principle can lead to a lower body mass index and even contribute to a longer life. A prime example is Jiramun Kimura, recognized as the world's oldest man, who credited his remarkable longevity partly to this diet. By eating less and savoring each bite, you may find not just physical benefits, but a greater appreciation for your meals. So could this simple yet powerful practice be a key to healthier living? Explore how tuning into hunger cues can transform your relationship with food and support your wellness journey. Is it really true that bridges need heavy trucks? Before a bridge can welcome cars, cyclists, and pedestrians, engineers put it to the test using heavy trucks. This crucial load test checks if the bridge can handle the weight and pressure it will face daily. Imagine seeing a convoy of massive trucks rumbling across a brand new bridge. These tests simulate real-life conditions by distributing weight across the bridge structure in different ways. Engineers pay close attention to see how the bridge reacts. Does it sway, creak, or hold steady? By ensuring safety and durability, they help prevent potential disasters. Load testing is a key step in confirming that a bridge can support all the vehicles it will encounter over its lifespan, ensuring countless journeys are safe and sound. So the next time you cross a bridge, remember the heavy trucks that helped secure your safe passage. You might be amazed by Vasco E1 headphones. These innovative earbuds, priced at €389, are a game changer when it comes to communication. Developed by a Spanish company called Vasco, they can translate up to 10 languages in real time. Imagine being able to chat freely with someone who speaks a different language without the stress of miscommunication. Thanks to artificial intelligence, Vasco E1 headphones seamlessly convert spoken words into text or audio in the desired language. This makes it feel like magic as language barriers disappear right before your eyes and ears. Whether you're traveling abroad, attending international conferences, or just wanting to connect with people from different cultures, these headphones offer a solution that's both practical and exciting. With their sleek design, you'll not only feel stylish, but also empowered to explore the world with confidence. Who knew that understanding each other could be so easy? So if you've ever dreamt of bridging language gaps effortlessly, Vasco's latest headphones could be the perfect tool for you. Experience Cristiano Ronaldo's journey at the CR7 Museum. Nestled in Madeira, Portugal, this museum celebrates the incredible rise of one of soccer's greatest stars. It's not just a gallery of trophies, it's a vibrant storytelling space where fans can step into Ronaldo's shoes. Visitors can marvel at his numerous trophies, from Ballon d'Or awards to league titles, all displayed alongside his iconic jerseys. The interactive exhibits allow soccer aficionados to immerse themselves in games and challenges, making it fun for all ages. As you navigate through Ronaldo's life, from his humble beginnings to becoming a worldwide icon, you'll discover inspiring moments and personal anecdotes that shaped his career. Whether you're a die-hard soccer fan or just curious about this sporting legend, the CR7 Museum offers a captivating experience that engages visitors in Ronaldo's journey while reflecting on the power of dedication and hard work. So, why not take a trip to Madeira and explore the legacy of one of soccer's most influential figures? Ever wondered about the longest one-syllable word? The word screeched has earned the title of the longest one-syllable word in the English language, which may catch you by surprise. This fascinating term is not only a linguistic curiosity, but also showcases how much sound can be packed into a single beat. Imagine a word that conveys a sharp, sudden noise, and you start to understand why screeched stands out. It combines the sounds of S, C, air, ia, cha, and d into one smooth yet punchy utterance. What's even more interesting is how words like this challenge our understanding of syllables and pronunciation. In a language filled with multi-syllable words, finding a one-syllable heavyweight like screeched highlights the richness and complexity of English. Next time you hear a sudden, screeching sound, think about this remarkable word that encapsulates it all. Isn't language just full of surprises? Wolves don't just howl at the moon. Contrary to popular belief, these fascinating creatures howl primarily to communicate with their pack. When wolves let out a haunting howl, they are signaling their territory, which warns other wolves to steer clear. This vocalization also plays a key role in hunting. By howling, they can coordinate their efforts and strategize their attacks on prey. Additionally, howling helps wolves find each other over vast distances, especially in dense forests or rugged terrains where visual contact is limited. The image of wolves howling at a full moon likely comes from their preference for nighttime activity, making them easier to spot against the night sky. So next time you hear a wolf's howl, remember it's not about the moon, but rather their intricate social communication. You won't believe this about the penny. Producing a single penny actually costs 1.5 cents, which means it's more expensive to make than the value it represents. Despite this odd situation, the U.S. Mint issued a staggering $46 million worth of pennies in 2018 alone. So why continue making them if they lose money? The penny holds sentimental value and plays a role in keeping cash transactions workable. Many people still rely on coins for small purchases, and removing them could complicate pricing. However, the ongoing production raises questions about the future of coins in our increasingly digital world. As more people use credit cards and mobile payments, we might wonder, are pennies on their way out? Will they become a relic of the past, saved for collectors and specific uses? Or will they continue to have a place in our pockets? Did you know about iCarly's surprising set history? The iconic set of the popular Nickelodeon show. iCarly has witnessed much more than quirky webcasts and wild adventures. This vibrant location, bursting with color and creativity, has also been the backdrop for other beloved high school shows, notably Saved by the Bell. The familiar cafeteria, classrooms, and colorful hallways have delighted fans by standing in for multiple fictional schools. This reuse of sets isn't just a clever cost-saving measure. It also adds a touch of nostalgia, connecting younger viewers with classic shows they may not have seen. Imagine stepping onto a set that has housed both Carly Shay's web show and the unforgettable antics of Zach Morris. These shared spaces in television history create a fascinating link between generations of fans, sparking curiosity about how different shows can share the same stage. What other shows might have tread the same boards? Sundays are the ultimate ice cream day. Ice cream sales peak on Sundays, making it the most popular day for this delicious treat. Why do so many people choose to indulge in scoops of their favorite flavors on this day? It could be that Sundays offer a sense of relaxation after a busy week, creating the perfect opportunity to enjoy a sweet reward. Many families have weekend traditions that include a fun trip to an ice cream shop, turning a simple dessert into a cherished ritual. The phenomenon even inspired the name Sunday, which is a fitting nod to the day it's most savored. Whether it's a classic scoop of vanilla or a creative concoction piled high with toppings, enjoying ice cream on Sundays has become a delightful custom for many. So next time you treat yourself on a Sunday, remember you're part of a sweet tradition enjoyed by countless others. Can you imagine that Benjamin Franklin was left out? Despite being one of the most influential founding fathers, Franklin faced a surprising hurdle when it came to writing the United States Declaration of Independence. His exceptional intellect and keen insights were unmatched, but his colleagues, fearing his playful nature, decided against including him in the drafting process. Franklin was renowned for his sharp wit and humor, often lightening serious discussions with jokes. His peers worried that he might slip in a humorous remark at a critical moment, which could undermine the document's serious tone. This shows how even the most brilliant minds can be viewed through a lens of their personality, leading to decisions that shape history in unexpected ways. Franklin's legacy as a statesman was solidified in other areas, but this choice highlights the delicate balance between humor and gravity in political discourse. What if he had been part of that historic moment? What if I told you ancient Egyptians mourned cats? In ancient Egypt, cats weren't just pets. They were considered sacred animals. These furry companions were beloved and admired for their grace and hunting skills. Revered by the goddess Bastet, cats symbolized fertility, protection, and home. So when a cat passed away, it was a serious matter that deeply impacted their owners. To express their sorrow, Egyptians took a striking step. They shaved their eyebrows. This act was a visible sign of mourning, showcasing their love and respect for their feline friends. Families often grieved openly, wearing black clothing and holding memorial ceremonies, sometimes even burying their cats with care to ensure they had a peaceful afterlife. This deep bond between humans and cats illustrates how, even thousands of years ago, people recognized the emotional connections we share with our pets. Isn't it fascinating how animals can shape human culture? Did you know superglue was invented by accident? In 1942, a group of scientists was experimenting with ideas to create clear plastic gun sights, but they stumbled upon something completely unexpected, a powerful adhesive that seemed to stick to almost anything. This sticky discovery, while not suitable for its original military purpose, showed great potential. At first, the scientists set it aside since it didn't fit their needs. However, over time, they recognized its value and worked to commercialize it. Today, superglue is a household staple, used for everything from quick fixes on broken items to arts and crafts projects. Its quick drying and strong bonding abilities make it incredibly versatile. So the next time you reach for that little tube, remember, it was an accidental invention that turned out to be a game changer in everyday life. Believe it or not, Airbnb created a superhero mansion. This unique experience in collaboration with The Incredibles allows fans to dive into a vibrant world of superheroes. The Fashion Mansion, inspired by the beloved animated film, gives visitors the chance to design their own custom superhero suits. Imagine stepping into a space that combines fantasy and reality, filled with colorful decor and interactive elements that celebrate the adventurous spirit of The Incredibles. Guests can unleash their creativity and feel like they're part of the action, all while enjoying a stunning setting designed for family fun. From building a unique outfit to exploring various themed areas, this destination transforms the typical vacation into an unforgettable adventure. Whether you're a die-hard fan of the movie or simply looking for a fun getaway, the Fashion Mansion offers a unique blend of excitement and inspiration. Who wouldn't want to suit up as their favorite superhero for a day? This collaboration showcases how entertainment and travel can merge to create magical experiences. This might surprise you. Saturn rains diamonds. In the thick atmosphere of Saturn, an incredible process unfolds as methane gas converts into carbon. This carbon doesn't just float away, it crystallizes into diamonds. Imagine being on Saturn, where these diamond droplets can grow to several meters in size. As they fall deeper into the atmosphere, they undergo another transformation, becoming graphite before hitting the planet's surface. This fascinating phenomenon creates a unique kind of rain that is unlike anything we experience on Earth. Saturn's intense pressure and frigid temperatures allow for this extravagant display of nature, dazzling scientists and astronomy enthusiasts alike. While we might dream of finding treasure in the form of diamonds, Saturn's incredible weather patterns remind us of the wonders lurking in our solar system. Can you picture a world where gems fall from the sky? Explore the narrowest street in the world. Ruota Street in Italy is more than just a charming alley. It's a genuine marvel of architectural minimalism. Measuring a mere 40 centimeters at its tightest point, this narrow passageway challenges our thinking about city design and human ingenuity. Located in the picturesque town of Sestri Levante on the Italian Riviera, Ruota Street dazzles visitors with its quaint character and rich history. Imagine walking through such a narrow lane where the walls seem to hug you. This street not only highlights the unique urban planning that adapts to geography, but also reflects the way communities have evolved in cozy spaces. Traditionally, such narrow roads were common in medieval towns, allowing for easy transport and defense. Today, they offer us a glimpse into the past while inviting tourists to enjoy the vibrant local culture. As you meander through Ruota Street and claim your selfie in this tiny space, you might find yourself pondering how in a world full of vast avenues and busy highways, such a narrow gem thrives. Are you ready to step into history? Prepare to be amazed by the origins of dollar. The term dollar comes from the Dutch word daler, used in the Caribbean and New Amsterdam between 1600 and 1800. But wait, there's more. This intriguing name traces back even further to a German currency called the Joachimsthaler, which dates back to the 1300s. The Joachims were silver coins minted in the town of Joachimsthal, present-day Czech Republic. As trade blossomed across cultures, the daler became a popular term for currency in new settlements. As English speakers began to adopt it, daler morphed into dollar, which we know today. Isn't it fascinating how a word travels through time and places, transforming along the way? So next time you see a dollar bill, remember its colorful journey from Europe to the Americas. Ever wondered how a ghost story inspired Frankenstein? Mary Shelley, just 18 years old, created one of the most iconic horror novels, Frankenstein, during a unique summer in Switzerland. While staying at the Villa Diodati by Lake Geneva with her lover, Percy Shelley, and the famed poet Lord Byron, the group decided to engage in a ghost story competition. This was a way to entertain themselves during a gloomy, rainy period, and it sparked an intense creative challenge. The atmosphere of the dark night, combined with the eerie setting, ignited Mary's imagination. She envisioned Victor Frankenstein, a scientist who creates a living being from dead matter and faces dire consequences for his ambition. The experience was transformative, launching her career and introducing the themes of humanity, creation, and responsibility that resonate through literature today. Mary's timeless tale raises questions about ethics and innovation that are just as relevant now as they were in the 19th century. What does it mean to play God? Did you know New York Harbor had trillions of oysters? In the early 19th century, this bustling harbor was a thriving ecosystem teeming with these bivalves, which played a vital role in maintaining the water's health. Oysters are nature's filters. They can clean up to 50 gallons of water a day, helping to keep the harbor clear and vibrant. People often harvested oysters not only for food, but also for their shells, which were used in construction or as fertilizer. Sadly, due to overfishing, pollution, and habitat loss, the oyster population plummeted drastically, leading to a significant decline in water quality and loss of biodiversity. However, conservation efforts have been ramping up in recent years, with programs aimed at restoring oyster populations in the harbor. These initiatives not only help bring back a crucial species, but also work to revitalize the marine environment around New York City. Imagine walking along the shore one day and seeing oysters returning to their former glory. What a change that would bring to the ecosystem. Here's a wild fact about the oldest hotel in the world. The Nishiyama Onsen Kyokan in Japan boasts an incredible 1,320-year history that began way back in 705 AD. This remarkable hotel has been warmly welcoming guests for over 52 generations, all managed by the same family. Nestled near the stunning Mount Fuji, it features 37 charming rooms, each offering a taste of traditional Japanese hospitality. One of its most enticing features is the natural hot springs, or onsen, that rejuvenate visitors with their warm, mineral-rich waters. Guests can relax in this tranquil oasis, soaking in the beauty of the surrounding landscape while savoring the rich history surrounding them. Imagine being part of a legacy that has endured for more than a millennium. The Nishiyama Onsen Kyokan isn't just a place to stay, it's a journey through time that connects generations, culture, and nature. Isn't it fascinating to think about all the stories that have unfolded there? Is it really true that kabaddi is over 4,000 years old? This fascinating sport, thought to have originated in India, is one of the oldest team games still played today. Kabaddi combines thrilling elements of tag and wrestling, making it not only a test of strength, but also of strategy and skill. Players take turns entering the opponent's half, trying to tag as many players as possible while holding their breath. This unique rule involves chanting kabaddi repeatedly, which is where the sport gets its name from. It challenges players to stay calm and focused while under pressure. Over the centuries, kabaddi has evolved into a popular sport across South Asia, especially in India, where it has garnered a massive following. With the introduction of professional leagues, the game has gained international appeal, attracting fans and players from around the world. Isn't it amazing how a game can connect cultures and generations? Guess what really drives the Lençóis Maranhense experience? Despite its nickname as a desert, Lençóis Maranhense National Park in Brazil is anything but dry. This stunning park surprises visitors with its vibrant landscapes, especially during the rainy season. Instead of endless sand, you'll find white sand dunes that come to life, transforming into breathtaking lagoons filled with crystal clear water. The rain falls generously, creating a magical contrast between the bright sand and the azure waters, making it a unique ecological wonder. Wildlife thrives in this environment, with birds soaring above and fish swimming in the lagoons. Adventure seekers can explore this surreal scenery by swimming, hiking, and photography. So if you think deserts are always hot and dry, think again. Lençóis Maranhense flips that idea on its head, showcasing nature's beauty in an unexpected way. Have you ever seen a desert with stunning lagoons? Did you hear about Robert F. Smith's generous gift? In an inspiring act of philanthropy, Robert F. Smith, a successful businessman and philanthropist, made headlines when he donated a remarkable $34 million to pay off student debt for all the graduates of Morehouse College in 2019. This significant contribution not only relieved the financial burden for countless students, but also sparked conversations about the importance of addressing student debt in America. Smith's donation was particularly impactful because it allowed graduates to start their new lives without the weight of loans hanging over their heads. Many of these graduates were first-generation college students, and this gift opened doors to opportunities that might have been closed due to financial constraints. Smith's commitment to education extends beyond this one act. He has invested heavily in various educational initiatives that support underprivileged communities. His generosity serves as a powerful reminder of how one person's actions can create a ripple effect of change. How can we each contribute to making a difference? Have you ever considered the power of words? Words are incredibly powerful. They can inspire, persuade, and even transform lives despite their simplicity. Think about how a single phrase can uplift someone or ignite a movement. Language has shaped history, allowing people to express thoughts and ideas that resonate deeply. Interestingly, silence also holds a unique power. It can communicate emotions and intentions when words fall short. For instance, a pause can create tension or signify importance, emphasizing the transformative nature of speech. Over time, the way we use language evolves, reflecting changes in society and culture. Ancient texts and modern conversations both highlight how words can create significant impressions, influencing thoughts and actions. Whether it's a heartfelt apology or a rallying cry for justice, the impact of language is profound. This duality of words and silence invites us to be mindful of our expressions. So next time you speak or listen, remember the weight that words can carry. How will you use this power today? Let's uncover the truth about ancient Roman dinner parties. In ancient Rome, gatherings were often organized with a surprising twist. Dinner invitations were extended by drawing lots, much like a lottery. This practice brought an exciting element of chance into social life, where who would dine together was partly determined by fate. Imagine the anticipation as guests waited to see whom they would share a meal with, turning every dinner into an intriguing social event. The Romans believed this method not only added suspense, but also promoted fairness, allowing anyone to have a shot at dining with the elite. This lottery system reflected the unpredictable nature of life and relationships at the time. So when you think about Roman feasts, remember that they weren't just about food and talk. They were also about the thrill of chance and the bonds formed in unexpected ways. Could you imagine attending a party where your dinner company was left to fate? Have you ever wondered why cold water is so refreshing? When you take a sip from a mountain spring or a glass filled with ice, the chilling sensation can be exhilarating. Cold water is often praised for its delicious taste, but have you ever thought about why that is? The answer lies partly in how temperature affects our taste buds. Cooler temperatures can enhance flavors and make water feel crisper and more refreshing. Additionally, cold water is excellent for quenching your thirst, especially on a hot day or after physical activity. Did you know that colder water can even make you feel more awake? Many outdoor enthusiasts love drinking from natural sources that provide this chilly delight. Just remember that while it's great to enjoy cold water, you should also stay hydrated with water at various temperatures throughout the day. Next time you take a cold gulp, relish that refreshing sensation and think about how it keeps you cool and invigorated. Did you know that Pluto takes almost 250 years to orbit the Sun? This distant dwarf planet, once considered the ninth planet in our solar system, moves slowly in its elliptical path. While Earth spins around the Sun in just 1 year, Pluto's journey is a staggering 248 years long. This incredible distance from the Sun means that Pluto experiences extreme seasons that last for decades. One summer could last 20 years. With an average distance of about 3.7 billion miles from our star, Pluto is far colder and darker than our home planet. Its surface is mostly frozen nitrogen, and scientists believe it has a thick, hazy atmosphere. So while we enjoy our annual trip around the Sun with warm summers and chilly winters, Pluto quietly cruises through space, taking its time to complete its long cosmic dance. Isn't it fascinating how vast and varied our solar system really is? Believe it or not, Hutuan Village is a ghost town. Once bustling with over 2,000 residents, this village in China faced severe isolation that cut off access to education and food supplies. As years passed, this lack of connectivity took its toll, and by 1994, most of the villagers had left, leading to a near-complete abandonment of Hutuan. With nature reclaiming the landscape, the village transformed into a hauntingly beautiful sight, drawing the attention of adventurous travelers and curious tourists. Now the crumbling homes and overgrown paths tell stories of the past, whispering about the lives that once filled the area with laughter and community. Visitors to Hutuan can explore this unique blend of history and nature, experiencing a place frozen in time. As you walk through the village, you might find yourself pondering the challenges faced by those who once lived here. Hutuan serves as a powerful reminder of how connectivity shapes our communities and the impact when it's lost. Prepare to be amazed by the origins of fizzle. The word fizzle has a surprising history that dates back to the 1400s, when it originally referred to a type of quiet fart. Imagine how language evolves over time. What once described a natural bodily function has transformed into a term we now use for things that suddenly fail or collapse, like a flat soda or a failed plan. This quirky transition shows how human experiences shape our vocabulary. The shift from a humorous bodily sound to expressing disappointment is quite fascinating. It also highlights the playful nature of language, as it adapts and changes to fit cultural contexts. So next time you hear someone say something fizzled out, remember its comical roots. Language is always evolving, and words like fizzle remind us of the delightful twists and turns history takes. Isn't it interesting how words can tell stories about our past? Ever thought about why sarcasm is so tricky to read? Over a century ago, a clever inventor proposed a punctuation mark designed to indicate sarcasm. This unique symbol resembled a backward question mark and aimed to bring clarity to written communication, helping readers understand the tone behind the words. The mark was introduced during a time when misinterpretations were common, especially in letters and articles. However, despite its innovative concept, the sarcasm mark never gained popularity, leaving many to wonder why. Since then, we've relied on other tools like emojis and expressive writing to convey sarcasm. But wouldn't it have been fascinating if this punctuation had caught on? Instead of using winks or playful tones, imagine a world where sarcasm was just a simple punctuation away. Could this quirky mark have changed our texting and tweeting habits forever? Here's what actually happens when sea turtles swim. These amazing creatures inhabit large areas in the Pacific and Indian Oceans, showcasing their adaptability to diverse marine environments. Sea turtles are known for their incredible long-distance migrations, sometimes traveling thousands of miles between feeding and nesting grounds. These journeys depend on ocean currents, the availability of food, and crucial nesting sites that generally occur on sandy beaches. As they glide through the water, they rely on their streamlined bodies and powerful flippers to navigate. Unfortunately, their habitats face numerous threats, including pollution, climate change, and illegal fishing practices, which can disrupt their natural life cycles. Protecting sea turtles is essential not just for their survival, but also for maintaining the balance of marine ecosystems. How can we help ensure a safe future for these ancient mariners? Ever thought about why teens believe in Sherlock Holmes? In 2008, a fascinating survey found that 58% of British teenagers believed the legendary detective was a real person. This statistic might sound surprising, especially when you consider that only 20% thought Winston Churchill, one of Britain's most famous leaders, was real. This reveals an interesting twist in how young people perceive history and fiction. It seems that the allure of characters like Sherlock Holmes, created by Sir Arthur Conan Doyle, captivates the imagination more than actual historical figures. Perhaps it's the thrilling adventures and clever deductions that make Holmes feel more relatable or engaging. Meanwhile, Churchill's complex political legacy doesn't resonate as easily with younger generations. This disparity raises questions about how we learn and connect with history. Are fictional figures sometimes more memorable than real ones? What does this tell us about education and storytelling in today's world? Ever thought about why rabbits can die from fright? It turns out that these adorable creatures have incredibly delicate cardiovascular systems, making them particularly vulnerable to stress. When startled by predators, rabbits can experience a sudden heart failure, leading to a condition called sudden death syndrome. This shocking reality highlights how essential it is to create safe, calm environments for pet rabbits. Imagine your pet bouncing around, feeling secure and happy in its surroundings, free from unexpected loud noises or sudden movements. On the flip side, wild rabbits also face threats in their natural habitats, where disturbances can lead to panic and fatal consequences. By reducing loud noises or disturbances near rabbit habitats, we can help protect these timid animals and allow them to thrive in the wild. Understanding why rabbits can be so easily frightened expresses our responsibility to care for them, whether they are pets or part of a larger ecosystem. So next time you see a rabbit, remember just how fragile their little hearts can be. Discover how Shakespeare changed our language forever. William Shakespeare is an iconic figure in literature, and his legacy goes far beyond just his famous plays and sonnets. In fact, he is credited with coining over 7,900 words that are still in use today. Shakespeare didn't just invent new words from scratch. He transformed existing nouns into verbs, played around with prefixes and suffixes, and even combined different words into something entirely fresh. For example, he took ordinary terms and gave them new meanings, helping to shape the English language in ways we still appreciate. Words like eyeball and fashionable are just a couple of the many expressions that owe their existence to his inventive spirit. So next time you use a word that feels uniquely English, remember that it may have first stepped into our language thanks to the creativity of the Bard himself. You won't believe this about online cheese sales. According to the Center for Retail Research, cheese has topped the charts as the most commonly purchased food item online. This reveals just how much people adore cheese as a versatile ingredient and a tasty snack across the globe. Whether it's creamy mozzarella melting on pizza, sharp cheddar gracing a burger, or pungent blue cheese crumbled on salads, cheese adds unique flavor and texture to countless dishes. The rise in online grocery shopping has made it easier for cheese lovers to explore a wide array of options, from artisanal cheeses to everyday staples, without stepping out of their homes. With delivery services expanding and specialty cheese shops offering their products online, it's clear why cheese has captured the hearts and taste buds of so many. So the next time you indulge in your favorite cheese, remember, you're not alone. Millions are ordering it online too. Is it really true that the sun can look square? This fascinating phenomenon occurs in the Arctic, where certain atmospheric conditions create an optical illusion. When the sun is near the horizon, the light travels through different layers of air, each with varying temperatures. This process is known as atmospheric refraction. Under specific circumstances, this bending of light can make the sun appear squared off at the edges instead of its usual round shape. Interestingly, this happens during temperature inversion, a situation where warmer air traps cooler air closer to the ground. The result? A dazzling display of shapes that can leave onlookers in awe. While it might sound strange, this square-shaped sun is a rare but beautiful occurrence that highlights the unique conditions of polar climates. Wouldn't it be amazing to witness this unusual sight firsthand? Did you know sharks have tooth-like skin? Sharks and rays are fascinating creatures, and their skin tells a remarkable story. Instead of having traditional fish scales, they are covered in tiny tooth-like structures called dermal denticles. These unique features not only give the sharks a tough exterior, but also reduce drag as they swim, making them some of the fastest and most efficient swimmers in the ocean. Imagine gliding through the water with ease, slicing through like a hot knife through butter. But that's not all. Early humans recognized the special qualities of shark skin. They actually used it as sandpaper for polishing wood, demonstrating just how practical and versatile these evolutionary adaptations can be. So the next time you spot a shark fin gliding in the waves, remember that there's more beneath the surface than meets the eye. These magnificent animals have evolved to thrive in their marine environments, showcasing nature's brilliant designs. Isn't it amazing how evolution shapes these incredible swimmers? What if I told you salt and pepper changed French cuisine? During King Louis XIV's reign, these two ingredients revolutionized the way food was prepared and enjoyed in France. Louis XIV, known for his refined tastes, believed that subtle flavors were essential for an exquisite dining experience. He particularly favored the pairing of salt and pepper, viewing pepper as the perfect complement to salt's seasoning powers. This preference influenced many chefs and home cooks, leading to a culinary trend that embraced these spices in a variety of dishes. As pepper was considered a luxurious commodity at the time, it became a status symbol in meals. This combination of simple yet elegant flavors helped define French gastronomy, paving the way for future culinary innovations. Can you imagine a world without this flavorful duo in your favorite dishes? Why does kintsugi celebrate broken pottery? Kintsugi is a beautiful traditional Japanese art that transforms broken pottery into stunning pieces of art. Instead of hiding cracks or breakages, artisans use a special resin mixed with gold dust to mend the pottery, creating a stunning contrast that highlights the imperfections. This unique approach embodies a philosophy of embracing flaws and viewing them as part of the object's story. Instead of discarding damaged items, kintsugi encourages us to see beauty in what many might consider worthless. This philosophy has influenced various creative industries, even reaching familiar brands like Oreo. The company drew inspiration from kintsugi to design a special tube that allows fans to reassemble broken cookies. By promoting an idea of restoration rather than replacement, kintsugi teaches us an important lesson about resilience and valuing the history of our items. It encourages us to appreciate life's imperfections and the beauty of mended pieces, reminding us that every break can lead to something even more special. Did you know Israel uses muzaman for the afterlife? This intriguing tradition plays a vital role when it comes to parting the soul from the body at the moment of death. In the muzaman tradition, which is rich in cultural significance, the act of anointing is seen not just as a ritual, but as a sacred responsibility that touches on cosmic themes. Participants believe that this anointing helps guide the soul on its journey, offering comfort and clarity during a time of profound change. Many view this process as a necessary step that reflects a deep respect for both the living and the spirits moving on. The tradition stretches beyond mere symbolism. It's an integral part of how families cope with loss and honor their loved ones. Each step in the anointing ritual is performed with great care, showcasing intricate customs that have been passed down through generations. This practice raises fascinating questions about our beliefs surrounding death and the afterlife. What do you think about the significance of such rituals in our understanding of life beyond? Can you imagine that babies can potty train early? Elimination communication is an intriguing parenting method that helps parents and caregivers understand their baby's signals when it's time to relieve themselves. Instead of using diapers, this technique encourages you to observe your little one's natural cues, like fidgeting or facial expressions, which indicate they need to go. By responding to these signs, parents can help their babies use a toilet or potty, making the transition away from diapers smoother and often quicker. This method taps into the innate communication between a parent and child, creating a bond while also reducing environmental waste from disposable diapers. It may seem challenging at first, but many parents find joy in their baby's progress and independence as they learn to communicate their needs effectively. Could this be a game changer in early parenting? Incredible journey of a young model in just 48 hours. At just 19 years old, Fabio Lensoni took a bold leap of faith by moving to the US, despite his father's disapproval. Imagine stepping off a plane with no safety net and landing a modeling contract worth $150,000 in less than 2 days. This whirlwind opportunity opened doors for Fabio, allowing him to work with Gap Inc. on an exciting launch shortly after. His talent quickly caught the eye of many, leading him to become a familiar face on magazine shelves, appearing on up to 15 book covers every single day. His story is a shining example of how taking risks can lead to extraordinary success. Fabio's determination and quick rise in the modeling world show that sometimes following your passion can defy expectations and create amazing opportunities. What would you do if faced with such a life-changing choice? Is it really true that names can change countries? In 1893, a fascinating proposal emerged in the United States aiming to transform its very identity. Imagine a nation called the United States of Earth. This bold idea wasn't just a whimsical thought, it reflected a vision of unity among all nations. The proposal suggested that by renaming the country, it could symbolize a new era of global cooperation and peace. Interestingly, another ambitious amendment sought to abolish the presidency altogether. Instead of a single leader, the idea was to create a ruling trio, akin to a Roman-style triumvirate. This would have changed how decisions were made, emphasizing collaboration over individual power. Ultimately, both ideas never made it past the proposal stage, but they show just how creative and thought-provoking discussions around governance can be. What if history had taken a different turn? Hard to believe, but guitars can be stringless now. Meet the stringless guitar, a groundbreaking instrument that's changing the way we think about music. Instead of traditional strings, this innovative design uses sensors to produce chords and a variety of effects, allowing musicians to create amazing sounds without ever plucking a string. Imagine playing your favorite songs, strumming through the air, and letting the technology do the work for you. These guitars are not only easy to use but also incredibly versatile, making them suitable for all skill levels, from beginners to seasoned pros. Plus, musicians can experiment with different sounds and styles like never before, which opens the door to endless creative possibilities. With the rise of digital music, the stringless guitar is a perfect blend of classic art and modern innovation. Are you ready to try one and see how it feels to play? Ever thought about why the platypus is so special? This unique mammal, native to Australia, stands out for several fascinating reasons. First, it has a duck-like beak that helps it hunt for food in the water, where it primarily feeds on insects and small crustaceans. Unlike most mammals, the platypus lays eggs, making it one of the only few egg-laying mammals, known as monotremes. But that's not all. This intriguing creature has soft, thick fur that keeps it warm in chilly waters. Even more surprising, male platypuses have venomous spurs on their hind legs, which they use for defense, especially during fights with rivals. These spurs can deliver a painful sting, proving that despite its cute appearance, the platypus is equipped to defend itself. So the next time you think about Australia's wildlife, remember the platypus and its incredible adaptations that make it truly one of a kind. Guess what really drives infrared technology? In 1800, the talented astronomer William Herschel made a groundbreaking discovery while experimenting with sunlight. While studying the colors of the rainbow, he noticed something unusual. The area just beyond red light was not visible to the naked eye, yet it surprisingly recorded the highest temperature. This led Herschel to uncover infrared radiation, a form of light that we can't see but can definitely feel. His discovery didn't just stop at curiosity, it ignited the development of amazing technologies. Today, infrared radiation plays a huge role in thermal imaging, which helps firefighters see through smoke and keeps our homes safe with motion detectors. It even powers your remote controls. Thanks to Herschel's keen observations, we now enjoy a world enriched with innovations that rely on the invisible force of infrared radiation. Isn't it amazing how one discovery can change so much? Believe it or not, honeybees are amazing foragers. During a single foraging trip, one honeybee commonly visits between 50 and 100 flowers. This busy little worker collects nectar, which varies based on how many flowers are open and the weather conditions outside. A sunny day with blooming flowers makes for a much more productive outing. Once she's gathered enough nectar, the bee heads back to the hive, carrying it in her honey stomach, eager to share her find. There she passes the nectar to other worker bees, who play a key role in transforming it into honey. This process not only provides the sweet treat we love, but also guarantees that the entire colony has enough food during the colder months when flowers are scarce. Next time you enjoy honey, remember the hardworking bees that buzz between blossoms to make it happen. What if I told you about Glow, New York? In the 1930s, the United States developed this fictional town as a clever way to tackle copyright infringement. By creating a fake location, the government aimed to trick copyright violators who tried to dodge legal consequences. Surprisingly, Glow gained traction and ended up on maps, marking its territory as a town that didn't exist. This wonderful twist of fate led to the establishment of a real settlement in the area, turning the copyright trap into a bustling community. Today, Glow stands as a fascinating testament to creativity and law, where an imaginative solution sparked real-life change. Isn't it amazing how an idea can transform from fiction into a lively place that people now call home? This blend of creativity and legal strategy not only enhanced copyright laws, but also created a unique history that continues to intrigue us. Why exactly does this flight change island lives? This vital flight route, operated by Logan Air, connects remote islands, making life a lot easier for residents. Instead of spending an hour on a bumpy boat trip across the sea, people can hop on a small Britain Norman Islander aircraft. This clever little plane is specially designed for short regional flights, making it perfect for the unique needs of islanders. Imagine how much more time you can spend with family or working if you can skip the unpredictable sea conditions. Moreover, this service fosters a stronger sense of community by improving access to essential services like healthcare and education. It also opens up exciting opportunities for tourism, inviting visitors to experience the beauty of these islands. So next time you think about the challenges of living on remote islands, remember the freedom a simple flight can bring. How amazing is that? This might surprise you. The tiniest ancient whale. Recent discoveries in Egypt have unveiled fossils of the smallest whale ever identified, dating back about 41 million years. This remarkable find gives scientists crucial insights into how modern whales evolved from land-dwelling ancestors into the magnificent ocean giants we see today. The fossils reveal details about the tiny whale's size and shape, which challenge our previous understandings of cetacean diversity during the Eocene epoch. This period marks a transformative time in marine life, when many species began adapting to life in the water. By studying these tiny whales, researchers can piece together the evolutionary story of how huge creatures like blue whales evolved from animals that roamed on land. It's a fascinating reminder that the ocean's inhabitants have a rich and complex history that spans millions of years. What other secrets might the sea still hold? Guess what really drives tears in space? In the weightlessness of space, things behave quite differently than on Earth. If an astronaut were to cry, their tears wouldn't fall like they do here. Instead, they would form tiny floating spheres around their eyes. This happens because gravity, which normally pulls liquids downward, is absent in space. Instead of streaming down a cheek, tears cling together due to surface tension, creating little droplets that drift around. This unusual phenomenon poses a challenge for astronauts, as the floating tears can obstruct vision and require them to wipe the tears away to see clearly. The unique conditions of microgravity can have surprising effects on the body, making everyday actions, like shedding tears, much more complicated. Next time you think about space travel, consider how even the simplest emotions can turn into a cosmic adventure. Most people don't know this, but acetaminophen affects emotions. This common painkiller, often found in our medicine cabinets, can actually restrain feelings of masculinity and blunt emotional responses. Originally discovered in 1887, acetaminophen was initially rejected because of its potential side effects. It wasn't until 1955 that it gained approval for public use, largely due to its effectiveness in alleviating pain and reducing fever. Despite its popularity, research shows that taking acetaminophen can dull emotions, leading to a decrease in both positive and negative feelings. This means that while it may cut down headaches or muscle pain, it could also reduce the joy of a happy moment or the sting of disappointment. These surprising insights challenge the perception of acetaminophen as just a simple remedy, raising questions about the overall impact of this widely consumed drug on our emotional well-being. Believe it or not, underwater propulsion can change your dive experience. Imagine gliding through the ocean like a dolphin without wearing yourself out. That's exactly what underwater propulsion systems allow you to do. These innovative devices, often resembling small underwater scooters, help divers and snorkelers move with ease through the water. By using a propeller or fins, they create smooth currents that carry you forward, so you can explore coral reefs or marine life without straining your body. Perfect for long dives, these propulsion systems also enhance safety by allowing users to save energy and focus on enjoying the stunning underwater world. They are easy to use and can be adjusted to fit different skill levels, making them accessible for both beginners and experienced divers. With this technology, the ocean becomes your playground. Are you ready to dive in and experience it for yourself? What if I told you food shapes our identity? The theme of identity and cultural heritage comes alive through the stories tied to the foods we enjoy, especially grapes. Imagine biting into a juicy grape variety that your grandmother used to grow. In that moment, you might feel a rush of nostalgia and a deep connection to your family history. Each grape has its own tale, often linked to the regions where they flourish. For instance, the rich history of Muscat grapes reveals how they have been cultivated for centuries, becoming a symbol of cultural pride in many places. These connections illustrate that food is not just about nourishment. It's about the memories, traditions, and identities we carry with us. As we share meals, we celebrate our roots and pass down stories that shape who we are. Isn't it fascinating how a single bite can connect us to our past? Guess what really drives Bach's fierce passion for music? Johann Sebastian Bach, one of the greatest composers in history, had a fiery spirit that extended beyond the world of music. In a surprising incident, Bach challenged a bassoonist to a sword duel after the musician insulted his work. This remarkable story illustrates not only Bach's dedication to his art, but also the competitive spirit of the time. While today we might shake off criticism with a shrug, Bach's response highlights how deeply he felt about his compositions. Instead of merely accepting the insult, he took a stand, proving that he would defend his music with the same intensity that fueled his creativity. Music was his life, and any slight against it felt personal. This fierce passion is part of what makes Bach's music so timeless and powerful, stirring emotions in listeners even centuries later. Can you imagine the scene of a composer ready to duel over his art? Did you know your small intestine is 23 feet long? This incredible length plays a vital role in how our bodies absorb nutrients from the food we eat. Imagine a long, twisty tube packed into your abdomen, designed to maximize efficiency. The small intestine, which is longer than most people, has a highly folded surface that increases its area for absorption. This means that while your food is being digested, the walls of the small intestine can soak up essential nutrients and energy, helping you stay healthy. Each fold, known as villi, is like a tiny finger reaching out to grab vitamins and minerals. Without this remarkable length and design, our bodies wouldn't be able to extract the necessary nourishment from our meals effectively. So next time you enjoy a delicious meal, remember the amazing work your small intestine does behind the scenes, turning food into the fuel that powers your life. Guess what really drives your mood today? The Be Mine Smart Mirror, developed in Paris, is more than just a typical mirror. It's like having a personal wellness coach at your fingertips. Using advanced AI technology, this innovative mirror analyzes your facial expressions and gestures to gauge your current mood. Imagine staring into your reflection and receiving tailored recommendations for meditation or uplifting affirmations that can boost your day. But that's not all. The mirror also enhances your self-care routine with features like light therapy to brighten your spirits and skincare analysis to keep your complexion glowing. This smart mirror was designed to encourage mindfulness, helping you start or end your day on a positive note. Whether you're preparing for a busy day or winding down at night, the Be Mine Smart Mirror is the perfect companion to support your mental health and overall well-being. How could this smart mirror change your daily routine? Did you know the FA Cup is the oldest football tournament? This rich competition was founded by C.W. Alcock back in 1872 and has since captured the hearts of millions. What makes the FA Cup so special? Unlike many modern leagues, it features teams from all levels of English football, from small local clubs to the top-tier giants like Manchester United and Liverpool. This means that last-minute upsets are a common occurrence, where underdog teams sometimes defeat their more famous opponents. Each year, fans excitedly gather to cheer for their teams, filling stadiums with energy and anticipation. The tournament also holds a legendary place in sporting culture, showcasing not just athleticism, but also drama and passion on the pitch. Tradition runs deep, with matches often played on the iconic Wembley Stadium's hallowed ground, filled with history and memories of epic battles. Whether you're a die-hard football fan or a casual viewer, following the FA Cup offers a thrilling glimpse into the spirit and unpredictability of the beautiful game. What unforgettable moments will this year's tournament bring? Surprisingly, it's a fact that mustache cups existed. In the Victorian era, gentlemen took their grooming seriously, especially when it came to their impressive mustaches. To enjoy their tea without risking a damp and tangled stash, they used specially designed mustache cups. These unique mugs featured an ingenious guard that prevented the mustache from touching the hot liquid while sipping. Imagine a time when having a well-kept mustache was a mark of status and sophistication. Men would often flaunt their facial hair at social gatherings, making these cups a clever accessory at tea parties. The invention showcased not only the creativity of the era, but also the importance placed on personal style. While today we might see a variety of quirky mugs, the mustache cup stands out as a charming reminder of Victorian elegance and the lengths men would go to maintain their appearance. How fascinating is it that everyday objects once had such specific purposes? Hard to believe, but Mars has gigantic dust storms. Dust storms on Mars are not just a minor inconvenience, they can envelop the entire planet for months at a time. This phenomenon occurs because Mars is covered in iron oxide, which gives it its iconic red color. The thin atmosphere allows winds to whip up dust particles, creating storms that can stretch across hundreds of miles and impact visibility dramatically. Imagine what could happen if our planet had storms this powerful. While these storms can cover the surface in a haze, they also play a critical role in the Martian climate by distributing heat and influencing weather patterns. NASA's rovers and orbiters constantly monitor these storms, providing us with exciting insights into the Martian environment. So how do scientists use this information to understand our lively neighbor better? Mars is a world full of surprises. Discover the Mackenzie River's incredible journey. The Mackenzie River, stretching over 4,000 kilometers, is the longest river in Canada and showcases a breathtaking array of landscapes as it meanders through the country's northwestern territories. Beginning at Great Slave Lake, this mighty river winds its way through forests, tundras, and majestic mountains before finally pouring into the Arctic Ocean. Along its course, the Mackenzie provides essential water resources for local communities, including indigenous peoples who have relied on it for generations. It also supports a rich variety of wildlife, offering habitat to animals like black bears, moose, and numerous fish species. The river's health is crucial, not just for the environment, but also for the economy, as it facilitates transportation and fishing activities. With its stunning beauty and ecological importance, the Mackenzie River stands as a vital artery in Canada, connecting people, nature, and history. How does this incredible river continue to shape the life and culture of the regions it flows through? Surprisingly, Darwin's ideas are more than just strength. When we hear the phrase survival of the fittest, many of us might picture the strongest animals fighting for dominance. However, Charles Darwin's groundbreaking concept actually highlights how the best adapted individuals thrive in their environments, not merely the strongest. This means that traits like camouflage, cooperation, or the ability to find food can be just as important as physical strength in the struggle for survival. In nature, evolution isn't a race where brute force wins. Instead, it's a gradual process where subtle changes help creatures adapt over time. For example, a rabbit that can blend into its surroundings is more likely to evade predators, leading to a longer life and more offspring. Ultimately, Darwin's work teaches us that adaptability and resilience are key in the wild, showing that the complexity of life is shaped by more than just might. Is it really true that feeding pigeons is illegal? In San Francisco, yes. This quirky law prohibits giving food to pigeons on sidewalks and streets. The city's Public Works Department takes this regulation seriously, emphasizing the need for cleaner neighborhoods and healthier bird populations. When people feed pigeons, it can lead to various problems like increased droppings, which can damage public spaces and create health risks. Moreover, overfeeding can harm the birds themselves by leading to poor diets and dependence on human food. Instead of fostering a flourishing bird population, feeding can disrupt their natural foraging behaviors. This unique law aims to keep both the city looking tidy and the birds healthy. So if you're in San Francisco and tempted to share your snack with a pigeon, think twice. You might be breaking the law. Dive into a meal like no other in Maldives. Imagine enjoying your dinner 16.4 feet beneath the surface of the beautiful Indian Ocean, surrounded by vibrant fish and majestic sharks. At Etha, an extraordinary underwater restaurant in the Maldives, diners experience a unique blend of fine dining and marine exploration. With transparent walls and a ceiling, the structure immerses guests in the stunning underwater ecosystem while they savor delicious meals. The restaurant's design not only highlights the beauty of coral reefs, but also promotes awareness about ocean conservation. As you eat, colorful fish swim by, creating a mesmerizing backdrop, making it feel like you're part of the ocean. How often do you get to dine in a living aquarium? This unforgettable experience isn't just about great food, it's also about connecting with the wonders of our planet's oceans. So are you ready to treat your taste buds and your sense of adventure? Believe it or not, the glass-winged butterfly is transparent. This incredible creature, known scientifically as the Greta Otto, astounds nature lovers with its stunningly delicate wings that seem to vanish into thin air. Unlike most butterflies, the glasswing's wings lack color due to the absence of pigments. Instead, they are covered with thousands of tiny microscopic scales that scatter light. This unique structure not only helps the butterfly evade predators, but also creates a shimmering effect that catches the eye when it flits through its lush habitat in Central and South America. The glasswing's transparency is a brilliant example of nature's ingenuity, showcasing an adaptation that enhances survival in a world where being seen can mean becoming a meal. So next time you see a butterfly, remember that some are masters of disguise, blending perfectly into their surroundings. What else could be hiding in plain sight? You won't believe how lion cubs learn to hunt. Lion cubs are not born with hunting skills. They start practicing around 1 year old to become skilled predators. These young lions spend their first few years within their pride, usually sticking around for 2 to 3 years. This time with their family is crucial, as they gain essential life skills from their mothers and other pride members. During these early years, cubs observe and mimic adult lions, picking up techniques for stalking and pouncing. They also learn how to work as a team, which is vital for successfully bringing down larger prey. Their mothers often play a big role in teaching them what to do, sometimes even bringing back food to share, allowing the cubs to taste meat while still learning the ropes of hunting. This blend of observation and play is part of a natural education that prepares them for the challenges of the wild. So the next time you see a lion cub, remember that it's on the journey of mastering the art of the hunt. Can you believe duct tape can't fix leaky ducts? Surprisingly, many people think of duct tape as the ultimate problem solver, but when it comes to sealing leaky ducts, it just doesn't cut it. Tests have shown that duct tape fails time and again in this specific application, leaving homeowners with ongoing air leaks and higher energy bills. Not only is it ineffective, but using duct tape for duct repairs can also run afoul of building codes designed to ensure safety and efficiency. Instead of the trusty tape, it's better to use materials specifically designed for duct sealing, like mastic or proper duct tape that meets regulatory standards. Next time you spot a leak, remember, duct tape might be great for quick fixes in your home, but for your HVAC system, stick to what works best. Let's uncover the truth about your taste buds. On average, a person has about 10,000 taste buds, tiny sensory organs that help us enjoy the flavors of food. These taste buds are not just on the tongue. They can also be found in other areas of the mouth and throat. Each taste bud contains about 50 to 100 taste receptor cells, which detect 5 basic tastes: sweet, sour, salty, bitter, and umami. The amazing thing is that as we age, the number of taste buds can decrease, which may explain why some older adults find certain foods less flavorful. Plus, factors like smoking or illness can also impact taste bud health. So next time you savor a delicious meal, remember just how many taste buds are working hard to make that experience enjoyable. What's your favorite flavor that keeps you coming back for more? Believe it or not, toilets in Hong Kong use seawater. This unique approach to flushing toilets is an innovative solution to conserving precious freshwater resources. With the city facing limited freshwater supplies and a growing population, using seawater helps tackle both daily needs and environmental challenges. The system works by tapping into the nearby sea, allowing seawater to flow into toilets for flushing instead of relying on the usual freshwater sources. This method is not only efficient, but also reduces the demand for freshwater in a city where water scarcity can be a concern. The use of seawater in toilets might sound strange at first, but it's a brilliant example of how urban areas can adapt to their environment. Cities around the world can learn from Hong Kong's experience, considering similar strategies to manage water use effectively and sustainably. By embracing such innovative solutions, we can all contribute to protecting our planet's vital resources. So next time you think about water usage, remember this impressive feat of engineering in one of the world's most densely populated regions. Hard to believe, but Russia has the biggest forests. Covering an astonishing 815 million hectares, Russia's forests make up more area than any other country in the world. These vast woodlands are not just stunning, they play a crucial role in our planet's health. Acting as the lungs of Earth, they absorb carbon dioxide and release oxygen, helping to combat climate change. They also provide homes for countless species, from majestic bears to tiny insects. These forests are responsible for a substantial part of the world's biodiversity. However, they face threats from deforestation, wildfires, and climate change. Protecting these ecosystems is vital because they regulate local climates and support communities that depend on them for livelihoods. Efforts are underway to preserve these incredible natural resources, but more awareness and action are needed. How can we all contribute to protecting such invaluable treasures? What if I told you earphones began in the military? In the early 20th century, earphones were created primarily for military communication, ensuring clear conversations in aviation and other critical settings. As technology advanced, the first consumer earphones appeared in the 1950s, but they were far from comfortable. These bulky devices were mainly used with radios and early audio players, making listening a bit of a challenge. The game changed dramatically in 1979 with Sony's revolutionary Walkman, which made music portable and popularized lightweight earphones. Suddenly, people could enjoy their favorite tunes while walking, jogging, or commuting. Fast forward to today, and earphones have evolved into sleek, wireless earbuds equipped with incredible noise-canceling technology. They've become an essential part of our daily lives, whether we're working, exercising, or just relaxing. It's fascinating to think that what began as a military tool ended up transforming our personal music experience, isn't it? Did you know pangolins run cool with body temperature? Pangolins, often recognized for their unique scaly appearance, have a body temperature of around 85 degrees Fahrenheit, 29 degrees Celsius. This is notably lower than many other mammals, and scientists believe this might be linked to their fascinating diet. These remarkable creatures primarily feast on ants and termites, which are low in energy. Having a cooler body temperature could be an adaptation that helps them conserve energy, given that hunting for their food can be quite taxing. Unlike most mammals that maintain higher temperatures, pangolins seem to thrive in a different way. Imagine them curling up with their hard scales, taking it easy to regulate their energy levels. This unique trait may actually help them survive in the wild, allowing them to remain active and seek out their favorite meals without overheating. As they navigate through the forests or savannas, these cool critters exemplify how diverse life can be on our planet. Isn't nature just amazing? Hard to believe, but I Am is just 13 seconds long. This brief yet powerful narrative emphasizes the significance of cultural stories and our roots. I Am, a stunning animated short film, manages to convey deep messages about heritage in just a fraction of a minute. In these 13 seconds, the animation showcases a journey back to one's origins, reminding us how important it is to understand where we come from. It highlights that our cultural tales shape our identities and connect us to our history. Although it may seem brief, I Am packs a meaningful punch, encouraging viewers to reflect on their own backgrounds. With its vibrant visuals and succinct storytelling, this short film serves as a perfect gateway to discussions about cultural preservation and appreciation. Have you ever considered how your own stories connect you to your past? Prepare to be amazed by Portugal's only national park, Peneda Juri. National Park is a true gem, showcasing the stunning beauty and diverse ecosystems of the region. Nestled in the heart of Portugal, this park is not just a beautiful escape, it's a sanctuary for many species of plants and animals. Visitors can hike through lush forests, marvel at cascading waterfalls, and enjoy picturesque views of the surrounding landscapes. The park offers something for everyone, from adventurous trails for seasoned hikers to peaceful spots perfect for a family picnic. A visit here reveals nature's wonders, where you might even spot rare birds soaring through the skies. Peneda Juri is a place where the vibrant colors of wildflowers dance in the breeze, and the sound of leaves rustling creates a soothing symphony. So if you're planning a trip to Portugal, don't miss the chance to explore this breathtaking national park. Prepare to be amazed by budget hotel names. Did you know that both Motel 6 and Super 8 got their names from the original room prices? Motel 6 opened its doors in 1962, offering rooms at just $6. The idea was to provide affordable lodging for travelers seeking budget-friendly options. Similarly, Super 8 introduced its name in 1974, reflecting a starting price of $80. These clever names not only highlighted their low-cost services, but also made them memorable to customers. Over time, both chains grew immensely popular, expanding across the United States and even internationally. Today, they still symbolize affordability in the hotel industry. Next time you see a Motel 6 or Super 8, think about the great bargain that inspired their names and how they've shaped budget travel. Who knew a hotel name could tell such an interesting story? Did you know history starts way earlier than you think? Written records, which we often consider the beginning of history, date back only around 6,000 years. However, this is just a tiny slice of the human story. For tens of thousands of years before that, our ancestors lived, explored, and thrived without penning down their experiences. Imagine living in a world where stories and knowledge were shared only through oral traditions, passed down from generation to generation. This long stretch of time includes the rise of early humans who developed tools, created art, and formed complex societies. From the caves of Lascaux, where stunning paintings still captivate us today, to the first agricultural communities that emerged, this prehistory shaped the foundations of civilization. Though we lack written evidence from that period, archaeological discoveries provide crucial insights into how ancient humans adapted to their environments and interacted with one another. Isn't it fascinating to ponder how much of our past remains shrouded in mystery, waiting to be uncovered? Here's a wild fact about oak trees. Did you know that a mature oak tree can produce around 10 million acorns in its lifetime? That's right. Depending on environmental factors like weather and soil conditions, these amazing trees can drop thousands of acorns each year during acorn season. These little seeds play a crucial role in supporting wildlife, providing a vital food source for creatures such as squirrels and various species of birds. The abundance of acorns not only nourishes these animals but also helps in the natural regeneration of oak forests. This means that even in the face of challenges like predation and competition from other plants, oak trees have a fighting chance to thrive. So next time you see an oak tree, remember that it's not just standing there. It's working hard to support the ecosystem. Who knew such a towering giant could be so generous? What if I told you diamonds can be flattened? Surprisingly, a powerful hydraulic press can crush even the hardest known substance on Earth into a pancake shape. Diamonds are famous for their unmatched strength and are often considered a symbol of durability and longevity. However, when exposed to extreme pressure, they aren't invincible. A hydraulic press works by using a small force applied over a large area to create a much larger force, which can exceed the pressure needed to reshape or even destroy tough materials. This fascinating fact highlights an essential principle in science. Everything has limits. Even materials that seem unbreakable can be affected by extreme forces. This serves as a powerful reminder that no matter how strong or resilient we think something is, there are always conditions that can challenge its integrity. So the next time you admire a diamond's beauty, remember that under the right circumstances, it can be transformed into something quite different. Isn't that wild? Is it really true that Minnesota has 69,200 miles of rivers? Yes, it absolutely is. This incredible network of rivers and streams is so vast that it could wrap around the Earth's equator nearly 3 times. These waterways are not just impressive in length, they play a vital role in Minnesota's ecosystem. They provide essential habitats for diverse wildlife, including fish, birds, and other creatures that depend on these aquatic environments for survival. Besides their ecological importance, these rivers also offer stunning views and abundant recreational opportunities. Locals and visitors alike enjoy activities such as fishing, kayaking, and hiking along the banks, further enriching the state's reputation as the land of 10,000 lakes. So the next time you think about Minnesota, Remember its vast rivers that contribute to its natural beauty and outdoor adventures. You won't believe this about wild turkeys. It's true that hunters often report something incredible. Turkeys can actually play dead when shot. This astonishing behavior highlights the surprising resilience and cunning of these birds. Imagine a turkey, seemingly lifeless on the ground, only to spring back to life and dash away when approached. It's a clever survival tactic that helps them evade capture in incredibly dire situations. This playing dead trick confuses predators and humans alike, allowing turkeys to escape potential threats. Although it might seem shocking, this strategy is part of the turkey's natural instincts for survival. So next time you think about wild turkeys, remember that they're not just birds, they're crafty survivors employing clever tactics to live another day. Did you know ads once told women to gain weight? In the 1940s, America was buzzing with a surprising message. Being heavier was trendy. Some advertisements boldly claimed that if women gained just 10 pounds, they would have better luck in dating. This fascinating phenomenon highlighted the societal beauty standards of the time, where curvier figures were considered more attractive. Images in magazines featured women with fuller figures, promoting an idea that seemed unusual today. These campaigns reflected cultural ideals, as many believed that looking a certain way would bring love and attention. The message resonated with many women who felt pressured to conform to these standards, showcasing how advertising can shape perceptions of beauty. This curious chapter in advertising history raises questions about how beauty ideals have changed over time. Today, we often hear messages encouraging body positivity and self-acceptance instead of emphasizing weight gain or loss. What do you think has driven this transformation in societal views on beauty?